Last semester I had to edit a video for a class project and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, what software to use, or how long it would actually take. I'd download a video, try to edit it on my phone, get frustrated after 3 minutes of waiting for things to process while my phone lagged, and just give up with a video that looked amateurish and embarrassingly bad. I'd watch other students turn in polished videos with smooth transitions, animated text overlays, sound effects, and professional-looking effects, and I had absolutely no idea how they did it or what software they were secretly using. Then I discovered AI video editing tools, specifically built to make editing actually fast and good-looking without needing 3 years of learning complicated professional software. And I tested 10 of them rigorously to see which ones actually made me capable of creating videos I was genuinely proud of, instead of scrambling at the last minute with something mediocre and embarrassing. Number 1 is the one that completely changed how I approach video editing and turned me into someone who can actually create professional-looking content on a tight deadline without panicking or staying up until 3 a.m. Tool number 10 is iMovie. It comes pre-installed on Apple devices and it's completely free, which sounds amazing until you realize it's missing basic features like dynamic text animations and motion graphics, has clunky transitions that look dated, and takes absolutely forever to export even short videos. So you end up frustrated and definitely wishing you used something better. 5 out of 10. Tool number 9 is Windows Photos or similar built-in editors. They're convenient because they're already on your computer and you don't need to download anything, but they're so limited in features that you can barely do anything beyond cutting clips together and adding a basic fade transition, so your videos end up looking like you didn't even try or care about quality. 5.5 out of 10. Tool number 8 is Adobe Premiere Elements. It has significantly more features than basic editors, but it's honestly expensive if you're a student on a budget. The learning curve is steeper than it should be for beginners just trying to make one video, and you're essentially paying for professional-grade power you don't actually need for simple class video projects. 6 out of 10. Tool number 7 is DaVinci Resolve. It's actually incredibly powerful and even the free version is surprisingly full-feature and capable, but it's clearly designed for professional editors, so the interface is overwhelming with buttons everywhere. There are way too many options and menus, and you'll spend hours watching YouTube tutorials just to figure out how to do something simple that should take 5 minutes. 6.5 out of 10. Tool number 6 is CapCut. Without AI, you can make solid videos with good transitions and nice effects, which is probably what you're already using right now, but you're doing all the editing manually by hand, cutting clips at the exact right frame, timing everything yourself with precision. And it takes hours of tedious work for what should realistically be a 10-minute video to create. 7 out of 10. Now, a quick recap since we're halfway through this list and you've seen what doesn't actually solve the problem so far. Most of these tools either were too limited in features and made your videos look amateurish and low effort, or they were so complex and overwhelming that you wasted hours just learning the software interface instead of actually editing your real video. The next 4 tools are where things actually started to shift toward making good-looking videos fast, instead of struggling for hours. Tool number 5 is Opus Clip. It takes long-form videos and automatically cuts them into short clips optimized for social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels, which is incredible for YouTube creators repurposing their content, but it doesn't actually help you if you're starting from scratch trying to edit a single video project for class. 7.5 out of 10. Tool number 4 is Runway AI. It has genuinely powerful AI tools for things like removing backgrounds, automatically generating visual effects, and even creating entirely new content from prompts, which is mind-blowing and impressive. But it's honestly overkill for basic video editing that students actually need and has a steep learning curve for beginners. 8 out of 10. Tool number 3 is Synthesia or similar AI avatar tools. You can create entire videos with AI-generated presenters reading a script, which is genuinely mind-blowing for presentations and explanatory videos about topics, but the presentation still feels somewhat robotic to viewers and you still need to handle all the editing, transitions, and visual effects yourself afterward. 8.5 out of 10. Tool number 2 is CapCut with AI features. The auto caption feature automatically generates accurate captions from your video with zero manual work. The transition suggestions help you add professional-looking transitions in literally seconds instead of manually building them. And the template system lets you start from a pre-built design and just customize it instead of starting completely blank, which genuinely cuts your total editing time in half. 9 out of 10. Tool number 1 is the complete system. Use CapCut with AI captions and auto transitions for the foundation of your video. Use ChatGPT to help you write a compelling script or detailed outline beforehand, so your editing process is actually smooth. Use Runway AI selectively and strategically for specific effects or background removal only if you really need it, and actually plan your shots carefully before filming so you have genuinely usable and well-composed footage to work with. This exact workflow took me from being a panicked student scrambling desperately to edit a video in one single hour before the deadline to actually producing polished, professional-looking videos in just 20 minutes because the structure and planning was solid before I even opened the editing software to start cutting. 10 out of 10. So here's the final ranking, broken down by what you actually need. If you're turning long videos into social media shorts, use Opus Clip. Number 5. If you want AI power, transitions and auto captions that cut your editing time in half, use CapCut with AI features. Number 2. If you want the complete system that produces professional-looking videos on a deadline, plan your shots beforehand, use CapCut for the core editing with AI features. Write a solid script with ChatGPT, and use Runway for specific effects only when you need them. That's number 1. One bonus tool that almost made this list is Descript, but I left it off because it's really designed for podcasters and long-form audio editing rather than students who just need to edit videos for class or YouTube. So I kept this list focused on tools that actually solve student video problems. Comment what kind of video you're trying to edit, whether it's for a class project, YouTube, TikTok, or a presentation. Subscribe for daily AI tips for students, since I post new ones like this constantly. The short version of this video with just the top 3 is on my channel right now. Go check it out right after this one, and so make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.